The Fresh Toones Music Show is underwritten by the Animation Workshop at Animated Studio, providing animation instruction since 1993. Please visit their website at animatedstudio.com.
And always be true to your song, and you'll always be where you belong, and you'll be singing 30 long years and more. And you'll be singing 30 long years and more.
Welcome to the Fresh Toones Show. My name is Dave Pulse, and the theme of today's show is called Passages on the Timeline of Life. Well, it must be almost 50 years ago that I read a book by Gail Sheehy called Passages, Predictable Crisis of Adult Life. I was about 24 years old and just trying to figure out things and maybe where my life would be headed. So I read Gail's book, and it had quite an impact on me. I started to evaluate where I had come from, and from her book, kind of getting some hints to what may be coming up in my life. I'm going to jump right into it today. Sometimes I try to visualize things when I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with the show. And I have this painting that's a little painting that's about maybe 2 inches tall and about maybe a foot long. And it's an egg timber painting that I made about 5 years ago. And it's called The Timeline of Life. And it has all the little sections of me crawling out of the ocean and then standing on my 2 feet and as a young kid. And then later on as more approaching adulthood, of having visions of what I was going to do at that point in my life. And it goes right across through different experiences of meeting up with somebody and having a long-term relationship. And then, of course, at the end, it gets pretty dark, and one or the other of us are alone and figuring out things from there. This first song that I'm going to play for you is kind of an overview of this whole experience of passing through life, and it's called We're Growing. And it starts out when we're just a drop of rain falling in that stream up in the mountains and rapidly coming down the side of the mountain. And I'll let it explain itself. It's called We're Growing. Sometimes I think my life is like a stream, starting as just a drop of water. Now I'm running down the mountainside, twisting and turning, but I don't mind, 'cause with every stone I pass, I'm growing. I'm growing like the leaves, turning towards the sun. I'm growing like a stream, returning when she comes. 'Cause I'm growing, I'm growing. With each and every rock surpassed, the next one's even larger. But the stream, it keeps on rolling. The mountain keeps the water flowing to the sea. And one day those big old rocks, I will pass them. 'Cause I'm growing like a kid who's just lost their best friend. I'm growing with every tear, takes me further round the bend. 'Cause I'm growing, I'm growing. Well, that mountain, she gives you more than water. And though you're a river now, great and strong, don't ever lose your connection, no. 'Cause you'll surely dry up and die. And we're growing like the log, rotting in the rain. We're growing like the mushrooms growing up in that log shade. 'Cause we're growing, we're growing. Yeah, we're growing. We're growing. Yeah, we're growing. We're growing. Well, if I talk as much as I did before the first song, I'm not going to get through all the passages on the timeline of life that I'd like to get through. So I'm going to keep this intro brief. This song is called Child's Play, and it's about how important our play is as a kid. And I loved playing outdoors and running around and riding my bike and going up to Highland Park and climbing the trees up there. This song is called Child's Play. Child's play, it's just child's play. Let it take you away. Have some child's play. It's child's play that helped us grow. Not seen for years, where did it go? As toddlers with eyes so wide, sponged up the magic and filled our lives. Child's play, it's just child's play. Let it take you away. Have some child's play. We'd laugh with pails and sang our song. All seemed so well, what could go wrong? Like calves who wandered off to graze. You cannot go back home, they say. And they said, child's play, it's just child's play. It can't take you away, it's just child's play. The desert's been dry and hot. Our wheels have spun, but we've not forgot. Be not dismayed, we can scout our way back to a home called Child's Play. Child's Play, it's just child's play. Let it take you away. Have some child's play. Child's play, it's just child's play. Let it take you away. Have some child's play. Well, after all those glorious years of child's play, it was time to face up with high school. Yeah, it was a big step. And shortly after high school, I wrote this song called I've Been a Student Nigh on 16 Years. One of my first little rebellious songs. I've been a student nigh on 16 years. I learned through my books and I learned through my tears. I haven't learned much, probably less. They taught me what was good, but I want's best. I went to school right through the war. Then they taught me how I could change it and more. They taught me a lot of big ideas. A lot of ideas I found out later just ain't real. The schools are a factory. They're told they must produce to be. Be a cog in the machine. I don't want to be part of what I've seen. Well, moving right along here today with our theme of passages on the timeline of life. And the next part of my life after high school was a couple years of college and then trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I had the draft breathing down my neck, had gone to my physical and was ready to be drafted and decided to finish up my college degree. He gave me a little breathing time, and shortly after that, the voluntary army was put in place. So I avoided that whole thing, but then I had to say, I really don't want to be a part of a lot of what I've seen, and I had dreams about a lot of crazy stuff, and they all had to sort themselves out. And in the process, this song called I Dreamt About Living on a Mountain came to be.
Well, I've dreamt about living on a mountain, and I've dreamt about living beneath the sea, and I've never been as happy as when I'm dreaming, 'cause dream is what makes me me. And I've dreamt about moving across the countryside, and I've dreamt about living back in the woods. And if I had the room, I'd take you all along. But you've got your own dreams, you best do them right. No, it's gonna be a sorry day if this young man lets his dreams to get away. No, it's gonna be a sorry day if he lets all his dreams to slip away. I've dreamt about living on a mountain, and I've dreamt about living beneath the sea, and I've never been as happy as when I'm dreaming, 'cause dream is what makes me me. No, it's gonna be a sorry day if this young man lets his dreams to get away. No, it's gonna be a sorry day if he lets all his dreams to slip away. He lets all his dreams fade away.
This is the Fresh Toones Show, and continuing with our theme of passages on the timeline of life. I'm going to share with you this song called I'd Love to Share With You.
hand. I'd love to talk with you and hear all the things you'd love to do. I'd love to share in love with you. I'd love to look into your eyes tonight, see all the stars of love into the break of light. I'd love to go with you where no other two have been. I'd love to share in love with you. I love the time I spent with you. Precious moments, one and one make more than two. Sometimes we'll cry, sometimes things get hard on these lives. But I'd love to share with you. I'd love to share with you. I'd love to share in love with you.
Well, I started out the show talking a little bit about Gail Shee's book called Passages, Predictable Crisis of Adult Life. And she speaks quite a bit about this catch-30s, when our life commitments seem broken or seem to need to be renewed, and couples face this disharmony that can lead to some expansion in our life. But it can be kind of tense at times. And I don't write many, what people might say, negative songs. But I wrote this song that I felt strongly about at the time. It's called Why You Do It.
Can you tell me why you do it? Can you tell me why you have to do it? Can you tell me why you do it that way? Why do you have to use those words? Use them with such attitude. Why do you choose to throw those looks? Stamp your feet until I'm sure. Can you tell me why you do it? Can you tell me why you have to do it? Can you tell me why you do it that way? I'm no angel and I can't deny I've done things that I say aren't mine. I've been confused but I haven't said I'd do much better if I understood. Tell me why you do it. Can you tell me why you have to do it? Can you tell me why you do it that way? Why do you have to use those words? Use them with such attitude. Why do you choose to throw those looks? Stamp your feet until I'm sure. Tell me why you do it. Can you tell me why you have to do it? Can you tell me why you do it that way? Can you tell me why you do it? Can you tell me why you have to do it? Can you tell me why you do it that way.
Well, I'm glad to say that Luann and I made it through those rough passages in our 40s or 30s, and we're still together, and I recently wrote this song called The Budship Rag. Two souls came together to dance the Budship Rag. With smiling faces, they walked hand in hand. No weights to hold them down, and just bathed in love's sweet song. Sometimes in forests thick, seemed lost, but their love still lived, and they'd do the Budship Rag. They do the Budship Rag. And take her hand and do the Budship Rag. No locks placed on their fingers, no pulpit loomed above. Their friendship lacked illusion. Unknowns were sure to come, but they'd do the Budship Rag. They do the Budship Rag. And take her hand and do the Budship Rag. Any wishes for the future held in check on each day's end. As partners they kept a dance until the tempo slowed and age coiled in. But they did the Budship Rag. They did the Budship Rag. They did the Budship Rag till age called in. Hello? Age, is that you? Sorry to hear from you. Yeah, we've been singing the Budship Rag for many years now, and I guess it's time to cash in. Hey, Age, do you mind if I sing it just one more time? What's that you say? Go ahead. All right. They did the Budship Rag. They did the Budship Rag. They did the Budship Rag till age called in. Well, I've got time for one more song to include on today's Fresh Toones Show, and it's about the final passage in our lives. It's called The Leaf Must Fall.
Know when it's time to go. love she has made, perfectly called to feed the tree. Oh, the leaf must fall, and I'm falling. Falling to the sea. And I'm at peace. And I'm at war.
That's it for the Fresh Toones Show this week. Hope everybody has a great week. Use your time productively and help other folks when you can. Keep singing, keep painting, keep doing whatever you like to do, and things will be much better for all of us. So long now.
And always be true to your song, and you'll always be where you belong, and you'll be singing 30 long years and more. And you'll be singing 30 long years and more.